Good morning, welcome. It's a new day, and today I'm gonna show you a video where I show you how we cook Kaimati. Kaimati is a Kiswahili word. This is a popular snack that is very popular in my village, in Mombasa, in Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, and we usually eat it accompanied with tea, and of course also on family gathering when you're maybe having dinner, lunch, or breakfast. And it's easy to make, it's affordable for those who are going to buy the kaimati, and it's usually sold in the shopping center, in the market. You'll find the food even at the restaurant. So as you can see in the video, we have already made the duff itself, and we are putting it in the hot oil. So this is kaimati, and it's easy to make for those who are interested, and it's easy to find these ingredients at home. You just need to buy wheat flour, and of course you mix the wheat flour with water, and make sure the consistent is smooth. Once it's smooth like the way you're seeing the picture, then now you can fry or using hot water. Sorry, hot oil. I said hot water, sorry about that. I mean hot oil. And once it's golden brown, as you can see in the video, once it's golden brown, then now you can remove from the hot oil, and after that then you can add sugar on the snack itself. Kaimati is a snack in itself, and it's very popular, and it's very delicious. And for you to make it, of course you need to understand the process. Whether you are cooking for family, for yourself, or you're cooking with the aim of selling to customers, of course you need to understand the process of making kaimati and what it takes, and in the process you're able to make delicate snacks which are delicious. If you miss any of the process, of course it's gonna turn out to be a disaster. So now the kaimati, as you can see in the video, it's already golden brown, and that's how it's supposed to look like. And now they've removed it we have removed it from the fire, from the now this is another bunch that she's making. You see that duff that she's removing from the basin, according to the video you're seeing there. So what happens is you take water. For example, I can take 1 cup of water. I pour in the basin, then, or in a bowl, and then I take a 1/4 kilogram of wheat flour. I mix it, the consistency, by using the spoon. Once I mix the mixture, making sure that the consistency is very smooth and very thick, as you can see in the video. Then once it's ready, then I will put the mixture itself in hot oil. And how to shape it, if you don't know how to shape it, like the way she's putting it in the oil, believe you me, it's gonna come out shapeless. And I always have trouble, for me, when I come to make kaimati, I find shaping it, I usually find it very difficult but with practice I'm able now to make round kaimatis, round shape, and usually supposed to be round shape. But unfortunately, if you're still a beginner, your shape is gonna come out very shapeless. But with practice, of course, you're going to become an expert in the long run. So we are using firewood because firewood is very affordable and it's readily available. In the home, there is a backyard where there are so many trees in the shamba. When I talk about shamba, I mean farm. There are so many trees, and what happens is we cut the trees and we turn those trees into firewood. We make sure we plant trees in the farm so that we're able to easily get firewood. And for those who don't have trees in their farm, they usually buy firewood. There are people who usually cut down their trees and they sell firewood as a way of making an income and able to support themselves in the family. And this is a normal kitchen that you find in normal village family. You find an open space where you put an enclosure and you put 3 stones and you put firewood and you start cooking and use it as a kitchen. And this kitchen is outside the home because of the smoke, which is when it enters your eyes, it can remove tears. And of course also it can make you start coughing, because the smoke is usually very harsh towards the eyes. And of course the smoke also, when you inhale it, also it can make you cough a lot. So for people who have asthma, this is not a conducive place for you, because you're going to have a problem of breathing, and of course in the process you're going to affect your health. For those of us who can tolerate it because you're used to it, usually you make sure when you're cooking with firewood, there's a lot of air circulating, so that the smoke of the fire does not affect you. So you can see the kaimati there, they're looking very, very delicious. The appearance itself is very, very delicious. And yes, these are popular snacks that are sold in the market to the customers, and people are so used to it and people love it. So now it's ready. So now the next process, which is the last stage, is putting sugar on kaimati. The outer covering of kaimati, you're going to put sugar. So now is where we are melting the sugar. So there's water there which has been put in the sufuria. The sufuria is the pan you're seeing on top of the firewood. And once it's ready, then you're going to pour you're going to pour sugar. So 1 cup of water, 1 cup, of course you can put like a half kilogram of sugar, but for this one you're only using like a quarter of a small cup, and then you're going to put like a quarter of a cup of sugar. Now the sugar has melted and it's boiling, so this is the right place. Now you can put the kaimati inside the mixture itself, of the mixture of water plus sugar, as you can see in the video. Then after that you're going to make sure the consistent of sugar and water is all over all the kaimati inside the sufuria, like the way you're seeing in the video. The process itself, if you're not used to, of course you're going to find it very uncomfortable in the beginning because you don't have the experience, but once you practice, then you become an expert. Even for me, when I started cooking kaimati, I wasn't used to it. I used to find the process a bit awkward, a bit uncomfortable, but with practice I was able to master the process and I was able to make kaimati at home. So this is just an example for you guys to watch this video, for you to understand how we live in the village, how we make a living in the village, how normal family live in the village, and how they're able to support themselves, how they're able to earn a living and take care of their kids, pay their bills, take their kids to school as a result of this small business. So she told me that this business has really helped her family. She's been able to take her kids to school. She's been able to support her kids, her family, pay her bills, also literally to do other investments as a result of this small business. So now you're seeing the way she's rolling the kaimatis up in the air. It's basically to make sure the consistent of water and sugar is all around the kaimati, and then remember the circulation of air, so that consistency is going to it's going to crystallize to sugar itself, as you can see in the video as we go on. And once it's ready, then now we are going to take this kaimati and sell it to customer in the shopping center. Right now as we speak, we are experiencing, you see my eyes are watery because of the smoke. It's very, very harsh towards the eyes, and it can be very uncomfortable if you're not used to it. Now this process of what you're seeing in the video, it's very, very important. If you miss one step, of course your snacks are going to turn into a disaster. So making sure the sugar is all over the kaimati is very important, because customer, they look at that before they buy your kaimati. It's very, very important. So the way she's doing it in the video is what you find everywhere in the homes when they make kaimati. This is what we usually do. We make sure the kaimati, the sugar itself, it's all over the kaimati itself. So when you eat it, you find that the taste of kaimati mixed with the flour, the wheat flour, mixed with the sugar, it's usually very delicious, and it's usually very, very soft. And you're told when you eat kaimati, make sure you eat when it's very, very fresh. When it's already cooked, like 5-10 minutes, when it's very fresh, it's very delicious. So now it's ready, and now we are planning to send it the kaimatis and the mitai in the video. In the videos you can see we are planning to go to the shopping center and sell these kaimatis, which are very delicious, which customers are waiting. They've been calling non-stop, on the phone, saying we are waiting and we need these kaimatis because it's morning and people want to buy the kaimati as an accompaniment for their breakfast. Remember, this is like a second bunch that she's selling, because the first bunch has already been taken to the shopping center and it's already over. It's nearly over. So now this is the second bunch, which is being taken to the shopping center, and people are waiting and they are calling. If we miss, let me tell you, if we miss, usually people complain. So please guys, subscribe.